Hi everyone, welcome to the CBoom Show. I'm Chris.
I'm Alex.
What we're trying to do is help you make a pick, cover a spread, win a ticket or two. First things first, shout out to our sponsors. Tata's Hot Sauce Emporium brings that flavor to your table.
Amazing hot sauce. You can pick them up at St. Clair and Rexy if you're in Toronto, or hotsauceunlimited.com. Just search for Tata's.
It's absolutely delicious, great food, great hot sauce. You've also got Kianna's Bake Shop. You can pick up cookies there. Absolutely the best cookies around. They're also baked to order.
Fantastic cookies. Delicious.
Absolutely delicious. And Extreme G Gaming, located at Yonge and Eglinton. When the virus is over and everything's safe to do so, the gaming lounge will be active. It's a lot of fun there. Those guys there have a lot of knowledge on past games, upcoming games. Keep in mind, new Xbox, new PlayStation's coming out.
It's a good time to talk shop.
It's a great time. All right, guys, lots of things happened last week. We'll go over a little recap in baseball. So instead of going, there's so many games, we'll just go over a little bit of the leaderboard. The American League East, you've got the Yankees as usual on top. American League Central with Minnesota. The West has Oakland. A little shock there. However, it is what it is. I don't even know where to begin with this. The West, Atlanta, Central. You've got the Cubs. But this is where the whole coronavirus thing comes in, because St. Louis is in second to the Cubs. However, they've only played 12 games, where everyone else played anywhere from 23 to 27 games. You know, so they're 6-6, sitting at 500, only played 12 games.
I mean,
They're second.
Yeah, but you can't count that.
How not? They're second.
Would you? Yeah, but if you've only played half the amount of time, it's like if you win a game once and retire, you call yourself champion, undefeated. I mean, technically, sure. But how are you going to count that for the next bet? That's going to be tricky.
They are playing. They're back active again. They're playing again. They had a run with a few bad runs with a few teams, but let's see what happens. And then in the West, the Dodgers, as usual, everyone was expecting that, and it is what it is. It's absolutely crazy. In NBA, you've got the Eastern side, the Eastern Conference, with Milwaukee, Raptors, and Boston in the lead.
Go Raptors.
Great games all around. Raptors were really close today. It was scary at the start. It was lots going on in basketball. Lots going on. In the Western, you've got the Lakers, Clippers, and Denver. It's as everyone expected, but it's good basketball. It's extremely good basketball right now. I'm really enjoying watching it. I know you are too.
I find it's very competitive.
Finally,
like,
it's...
I feel like people are performing under pressure. Like they know that the fans don't have a lot, and this really means a lot. So I feel players,
sitters like players are sitting down. Like
people are coming out and showing everything they got. So I'm appreciative to the athletes that are doing that. So I'm enjoying the games.
Yeah, it's good. And in the NHL, you want to take a look at Colorado, Islanders, and Dallas. They're all playing extremely well. And yeah, if you're looking for excitement amongst those three sports, follow San Diego. There's been chaos, hit by pitches, call-outs. Like it's just been absolutely a shit show in San Diego. I love it. I think San Diego's going to take the World Series. It's going to be good.
Okay, someone quote him on that for later. Okay,
get ready. Please do get ready.
Although it could be a good pick, considering your picks lately.
Let's see what happens. Now, UFC recap. We talked about all those sports. Now with the really exciting stuff. UFC, we had some upsets, some favorites.
UFC was ridiculous. Sugar Sean O'Malley's fight was the absolute letdown of the night. That fight should have been amazing submission or knockout win. He broke his leg again.
No, he didn't break his leg. There was no broken bones, no fractures. He hit a nerve, and the nerve made his foot... What happens is it can collapse your leg, basically. So when he put his foot down, he basically rolled his ankle.
Yeah, so, I mean, it wasn't broken, but essentially he did the same thing in his first fight. He kicked too hard, damaged his own leg.
The other guy could have done the damage when he kicked him, I think.
Well, he says he checked the kick, but, I mean, when you're throwing that much power, if your legs don't have that in you, then you're going down. And unfortunately, that fight ended as a TKO for Chico Vera, which was...
guy I saw online, one guy put 40,000 on O'Malley to lose, and he won 180,000.
Good on that guy.
Good on that guy.
Didn't see that one coming. But fight of the night with Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier.
This was crazy. The eye poke from DC. Come on.
Or not from DC, from
Well,
Stipe.
from Stipe. I mean, unbelievable. That was knuckle deep.
Man, he got him right in the eye. The ref didn't see it. He was blinded for the last 2 rounds.
And he even said, he's like, that was just a punch.
Yeah.
The ref said that.
Yeah, the ref actually admitted afterwards that he looked back on the replay.
Big apologies
and saw
online.
Yeah, huge apologies. So, you know what? The refs do their best. Sometimes they miss stuff. He called other stuff that happened in the fight, so...
Oh, that was horseshit. That was so bad.
It was really bad, but at least he owned up to it afterwards. I feel bad for DC. That was his last fight, his retirement
Detached
fight.
retina from that.
Yeah, that's one hell of a way to go. Why don't you ask Matt Mitrione about that? It's exactly how he went. His last fight on contract before Bellator, detached retina.
Yeah, it happens.
I don't know. Maybe it's if the UFC doesn't want you to go, you know? We'll see. I'm just being conspiracy theory over here. Ask Joe Rogan.
One of those things.
Hashtag Joe Rogan.
With this new podcast. Wow.
Yeah, he just had David Blaine on.
I watched that one. It was really good. All right. Anyways, that being said, some big bets to look forward to, including the UFC. Well, the UFC coming up.
Well, I mean, there's going to be big bets coming up, but before we even get to that, I mean, just as a reason to follow our bets, tell them about last week.
Yeah, last week was, thanks for that. Last week, how could I forget? It was, we had a great week. Had a lot of comebacks in hockey. Played a lot of live bets online. A couple teams were down. Played them to come back. Huge odds. A couple odds hit at 10. We had a couple 7 out of 7. 6 out of 6, 7 out of 7 with a void. That was a community bet that I had with somebody at work. It was great. We had a great week. Lots of hitting, lots of action going on. We haven't been posting too much at all on Twitter with regards to the picks. They will start daily tomorrow.
But man, I'm telling you, our picks in advance, they're coming through.
It's
for the most part. I mean, UFC we did lose on O'Malley, but I mean, I had Stipe to win that fight. He took it. Other fights that we had, and I think our only loss really was O'Malley. I mean, going 6 out of 7 might seem like a loss, but realistically, those are fantastic odds.
It's
to do that as consistently.
It's tough on that fight because O'Malley could have been the next, big thing, and then this stupid loss, like. He's got a lot to prove now. Even every single fighter on UFC
is going to try and break that leg.
They just chirp the shit out of him on Twitter and on everything.
Yep. Come in looking like that with the rainbow hair and whatnot, and then you show up like that. It's unfortunate.
It's brutal. That's what's going to happen coming up with Paulo Costa and Adesanya. He's got this pink
hair and he's dancing around. You see he's practicing dancing, and Paulo Costa's in the gym. Paulo Costa looks like a beast, but that's still a couple weeks away. We got UFC coming up this Saturday. That's just a fight night. Really no big names on there. A lot of these fights can go either way. I'm going to wait for the weigh-ins and pick whoever looks best.
I like Ovin St. Preux.
Ovin St. Preux is facing Alonzo Menifield. 24-14 against 10-1. I mean, Ovin St. Preux's been getting knocked out a lot lately, and Alfonso has the edge in knockouts.
But look at the past history of who they fought. Ovin St. Preux has fought top tier competition. Menifield has not.
But how many times we said that with him? I mean, you're saying Ovin St. Preux is due for a win. I'm saying in the fight game there are no due for anything. So we're gonna have to agree.
Sanchez?
Okay, if his game plan was to go and win by disqualification,
he was due for another.
But
he's doing well.
I mean, I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree here. CBoom's taking St. Preux. I'm taking Alonzo on that one. I think Alonzo should be the underdog here too. So we'll see when the odds come out on.
They're pretty close.
They're pretty close now, but I think when we get to the weigh-ins, the odds will be a little change. Yeah, I think Alonzo's going to be an underdog there, and I think we should take him. The next one, Frankie Edgar versus Pedro Munoz fight. Main fight of the night.
He's due.
Another he's due. I feel like Frankie Edgar is a fantastic fighter. I really like the answer. He's great. He's 22-8. His conditioning is phenomenal. But he's 38 years old now. Pedro Munoz is 18-4. He has an edge in submission skills, and he's 33. Now, while it doesn't sound like a big difference, it's only 5 years. When you start hitting like the difference between like 30 and like 35, like your body starts aging different. I feel Neither guy here is inexperienced. They both have over 20 fights. Edgar's got 30. Munoz with 22. They're both very talented. They've been fighting top tier guys. Munoz more recently than Edgar has been coming out on top.
Do you think it'll go distance or short fight, long fight?
If it goes the distance, I would give the edge to Edgar. Edgar's
What
conditioning.
do you think, though?
I think it's going to end. I think Pedro's going to put out Edgar. I don't know. And to be honest, in the Alonso fight, I think Ovain St. Preux is going to get KO'd. I think both of those fights are going to end. So
You're going to see a choke from Ovain St. Preux. I can't wait. A nice Darce choke. I'm calling it now.
And then what? He's going to walk around like this?
Yeah. I can't wait.
All right,
All right, guys. Some Sunday bets for you. You want to take a look at the Yankees, Cleveland, Minnesota, and the Cubs in baseball. Depending what the spreads are, you want to take the spreads all up to -1.5. So that's a win by 2, getting a win, not a void. In hockey, depending what happens, if they're playing, if they're not, depending who wins the series, if they're out early, whatever, you want to take a look at Islanders and Colorado. Colorado to win overall as well. And in NHL, you've got the Raptors, Lakers, and Clippers, who are always all three of them on fire. You can take all of those spreads up to -8 on Sunday. The Raptors, the weekend game. Now, the Raptors on a weekend game is going to be absolutely massive. Playoffs. Go big. You can take this -12, -13, the Raptors game.
Ooh, the double digits again. I definitely think the Raptors are going to go
It's tough
hard.
because we're playing far in advance. But depending what happens, I'm excited. It's lots going on. And then future bets, you want to start doing your early parlays now with the Adesanya and Paulo Costa fight. Start taking Paulo Costa. He's opened at 2.5. He's
a crazy underdog pick.
He's at 2.4 right now, and he's going to go to even, if not favorite, by fight time.
This is a crazy pick. You know me, and you always get mad because I make my picks 2-3 weeks in advance, and you got to see them every time you scroll through. But it's a pick that I really feel is solid. It's an underdog in Paulo Costa, so you're getting good odds. He's training like a beast, looks like a beast. He's focused on his training and the fight, and Adesanya's goofing off. I mean, you have an opponent who's being really serious and one who's underestimating. At any time you see that, you know you're going to go for that guy who's training hard. He's going to work it. I think the odds are good. You parlay in with that, and in a couple of weeks, cash in.
I'm excited. I'm really excited for that. Well, yeah, guys, that was a fun episode this week. It was a recap. Lots of things happening. Stay tuned on on Twitter for lots going on with our picks. We're going to be posting daily of what's going on, especially baseball. Lots of baseball every single day. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, Saturday we'll be posting on UFC Live as it goes.
It's lots of fun, guys. Stay tuned. Check us out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends about it. And once again, shout out to our sponsors. Tata's Hot Sauce Emporium brings that flavor to your table. Kianna's Bake Shop puts that yum yum in your tum tum. And Extreme G Gaming, located at Yonge and Eglinton.
Man, all our sponsors are awesome.
Yeah, it's a great
You
time,
guys gotta check out everything they got.
Check it out.
Tell them we sent you.
Make sure you tell them CBoom sent you. They'll hook you up. Stay safe. The coronavirus is a horrible thing. Wear your mask, social distancing, 6 feet. Stay safe, guys. Good luck, and see you next week.
Take care.
For my thoughts and I need some wealth. I need to find my way back. I need myself. I need a good day. I need a better year. I need a blunt big enough to forget I'm here. I need some food for my thoughts and I need some wealth. I need to find my way back. I need myself.